All right, guys, I'm just going to make this quick. Actually, not true. It's not going to be quick. I was testing. Thank you, Erica. You're the best. So I was watching the video, and really, guys, I think the review video from Kish, the one that has part one, part two from March 18, please watch again. Um, I think this one, please, these two parts are very important. So if you have an expansion, I'm going to test two ideas. I called one the two KFC and the other one is the OB. Stay the same thing. The two KFC is given by Kish, it's not me. Kish was like, if we have a failed expansion, use this first failed expansion, use its key level. So if it does like this, um so that we have a key level. So the key level in this instance is the second candle, the open. Then Kish says you want another failed expansion within it to give you an OB for you to target this model. And Kish says, especially if you're on a single time frame, this model mentions it here in this video. So entirely not really my idea, but really, and I've seen it and I've worked. Maybe I got too excited and I'm sharing. So this is what I'm calling the 2 KFC. So that makes it so we need two, maybe 2FC, maybe 2K, maybe one. It doesn't matter. 2 KFC just means. So your key level comes from a field expansion, actually. And then the other one that I'm then calling is that, but in this instance, he says we can use, of course, if we have just one candle closed, then all of a sudden this low here becomes where you want to see it. But for me, I'm only going to, for this moment, focus on, so I'm assuming that this is the open of the two bar. So this is your two bar, right? So this is two bar. So the open of the last candle in the expansion, we didn't close below. We can weak it. It's the best if this weaks it, or if this weaks it, but we didn't close above it. On this tool example, those are the criteria. These two candles are not closing above this, they can weak it. For this example that I'm using, in the future, as I see, but for now, I've seen that this works best. And the second one is using this. If we have this failed expansion, and so instead of this, so this is a green candle, and then the second candle is an OB, so that this is now your key level. This is what I'm calling the OB, the OB2F. Two, why did I say? Okay, I know why I added 2F. It should be two. Should be 2F, it should be 2 bar. So OB 2 bar. So we already have this as part of our 2 bar. That's as far as CS about C1 can happen. So type 1 can happen, whereby we have this, but this is is quality. So we want to buy this, and when price returns to this, one to buy. I just observed in my data after Erika told me, and I just saw that this works best. Like this is slow to happen, doesn't I get less trades, but the win rate, to be honest, when I when I looked at my data, so just a bit of to show you something. So I had this I'm calling this Rebirth. So I did this stuff with the um so with this, just I call them T30. So I just took 30 trades, TPSL. Win rate is below, I think, about 45% win rate. It's still landed in profit. But I observed that when I changed this, when I used this instead of 30 trades over 2 weeks, I was trading 6 pairs, and then I switched to 5 pairs on the last week. I did that GU. So 30 trades, I realized that when I went back through this in this period of time, using the second one, my trades dropped from, I believe, from 30 trades, I was able to get maybe like 9 trades or maybe 8 trades. Either way, let's even say 10. But that's cutting your trade by 3. And with this, I think the profitability was, we can check it. It was not the best. Of course, some of these -1 were not the full trades because I caught them early. But let's say with that was 2.5 hours. With that, it was more than 10 hours over that. So 10 trades, 10 hours is just, it's just insane. Believe me. And believe me, I know what I'm saying because I use very big stop. I use very big stops that are not, that most of you guys will not use. So coming back here to make it fast and not take too much of your time. So we'll consider this. So we'll name first. So this is FEG second. This is a second. That should be second. I think I'm going to name it second OB so that I'm doing so 2 KFC, and this would be OB second candle. OB second candle. So that'll be, and then the other one is 2 KFC. So let's see. We'll start from euro because I've deleted. I'm just using a forex pair. Let's use something we're not familiar with. And I started just for July. I don't know if it's July. I do not know why it is working or not working. Let's see. But it works. And we'll combine both and we'll just do for euro, maybe one more so I do not take so you do not get bored. But you know me, I like to have so much examples. I keep, so I use daily 20, but I'm still going to change it because I really, but it doesn't matter. This levels is just because we want to buy at this one to sell here. But it's just there in the background. It's not really dictating because I'm on the H1. It's not really dictating. If I was on the lower time frame, then I want to do, but for now, let's just put it there. So if you start from, this is Monday, Tuesday, July 1st, what do we have? So we'll be tracking both. We had this expansion. Was an expansion that close to it? Yes. Was this expansion, does it follow this rule? So what are the rules? Let's put the rules again. First expansion, first field expansion. When the first two candles after the two bar, so our two bar don't, like we all know, I'm just saying that it's always the last candle, the expansion. Cannot, the first two candle after the two bar cannot confirm or must not confirm the two bar. So what I'm trying to say is that, so if this is the open of the last candle expression, these two candles cannot confirm this. Especially actually maybe the second one can, especially the first one. So the first candle then, let's put it there. So the first candle that fails the expansion must not confirm the two bar. So we do not want, this guy cannot, this can, have not paid attention to it, but this can weaken it. So must not confirm the two bar. Now this was the open. Expansion. And two, we want a second, failed expansion at the previous failed expansion. Sorry with my spelling of expansions. Expansion to B to contain the OB or the first one. So I want this candle. So this is very important. I'm going to copy this. I should have done this, and I'm going to save it so that I can, because so I don't have to copy this rule. That's the first one. And then for this is for the other one. Then for the other one, the rule is simple. We want the OB to be the second candle after the failed expansion. That's for the second one. Very simple. Okay. Just see. I'm saving this in my own notes for later. All right, so I come back here. So let's not forget, we can copy this. We can change this. If it's not true, so we just, in case I save this. Field expansion, da, 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 da. This is for the, what did we call it again? Sorry, guys. 2 KFC will be 2 candle. 2 KFC. Bam. And then we want for this to copy, and we come back here and we paste this and we call this OB candle. And that is all. And I still need to remove this. We do not mind if this is on. I'll turn off the EMA for now. I will save this. I will call this Rebirth. I would save you and I would add you. Yeah, that's very important. So we have this. So we come back up. So our rules are always there. So on this day, we're looking at either of these two. Expansion, we closed below. We don't need this expansion again. We ignore it. It's not important to us. Why? Because that's failed. We want the second candle to be OB, or we want this expansion whereby this is not it. Of course, someone can say, but we're looking at this here too for the previous day. This will have been a loss, if I'm being honest, because expansion, failed to close, failed to close. The whole B is another expansion. I would sell this and I'll be targeting maybe 221 or something. This is what I'm saying about maybe this might be important later about the position of the expansion, if that makes sense. So in that case, I will not really, I'm not awake during this time, but so that's why I'm not including this. It's not, I'm sure we'll see losses later. But it's not part of my, but let's wait a minute. Okay, I would be awake here, so I would include this loss. That. So this is the loss. So I usually be awake on my computer around this time. So I would even think like I got a very good price. So let's not care about the fact that so you see, I'm not using the M levels at this time. So I'll be looking for maybe a 221 and I've already touched this. So yeah, I might be looking for a shot. Okay. That was a straight loss. And we'll just save this. And so we have it's a type. I usually like to have to know what I'm operating with, a type 2. Sorry, I have to do this, guys, but just to show you examples. So this is a 2 KFC, right? So field expansion. This is its this. Funny enough, because this candle, this is its key level. But that's also interesting that maybe because this is here, I might have preferred an expansion. So maybe after this, then we expand above so that this expansion, but who knows? I'll be paying attention. So I need a candle that shows the key level. I need to, do I have a template? No. key level. It's very important. Style might be, we need this. Normal is good. Okay. Sorry guys, I should have done this before dashed. So key level. Oh, I need a color that is not going to be anything on this chart that I typically use. That is fading. Okay, I like that. Text. Oh my, sorry guys. I want something darker for me to see easily. Okay, let's go with this for now. And we bold it too much. Save template. Key level. So our key level in this instance is the second candle. So maybe it would be better because, so what I'm trying to say is that maybe this after this, I'll have preferred something, too many lines, something like this here. But we'll see. That's why I collect data to see that, because the key level is here, because most times I've seen more examples whereby it doesn't matter. So this loses. So this is the -1. This is just to track, just to see over the same time period. So next trade, this expands, nothing. We need a close above is according to this, nothing, nothing until here. We have this expansion. The next day in the morning, we have this guy. What is happening? It failed there. Where's the key level? This is our key level. It's interesting that in this instance, we'll run through it twice here. I'm not going to be on the charts until here. As I then, I'll be maybe awake here or somewhere there where price is beginning to run away. If I'm chasing price, I will. But if not, this is the CST for me. Even if it's not there, I could buy this. I could sell here, is what I'm trying to say. I could sell this. So if I meet price here, don't forget this is going to hand here. So we'll just do no pants here. So there, we could do even end of the expansion. It doesn't matter. But I saw this. So this will be subjective. The R will be subjective, but it's not really about the R because this is, I could put my stop here, I could put it there. I do not know. So let's just, it could be subjective. It doesn't matter. This is still actually here, failure swing. So 1.88, but it's just about, it's more about the win, and this is taking very long. So I will rush this, copy, and this is 2. It's the same thing, but it's a type 1 to KFC. It's a sell. This is our journal 1.88. This is 1 hour, and according to Kish, you're allowed to use this on 1 time frame. So we delete this. What else do we have? We have this. Did it close above this? No. What about this? No. Did we have this? This is a temptation to buy. I even drew it for then I was like, no, 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 no. This is breaking the rules. This is something you take discretionary with evidence. Like, okay, I'll stop it here. But I think something similar might have failed later, or maybe I just was like, no. This is the OB. The OB was not the candle, was not part of the expansion. It has to be rules are rules. So as beautiful as this is something you take discretionary if you move, at least based on this idea now. This candle. So we have our expansion, right? We have number 2, failed expansion. The OB is the candle. The OB is this. What happens? Key level, right? Maybe this is not the best color. Let's look for a new color. I don't like that. It's black, good. Purple. I don't want to use black because I have black on O, but I can use black because the one I have key level on my D line. That's your key level. So this is a key level. We didn't have an expansion through it. No, we did not. But what did we have? We had the so OB. Of course, this is a normal CSC. Just this is the normal one we trade. So I see the tuba. Tuba comes back into it. Maybe this is news. Feels like this might be news. Who knows? Comes back there. But OB, there would be maybe more of where I would sell from. Actually, it has to be there. But let's say it's there. Stop, type 1, there, or above there. This is expansion. So we are below. If I was holding this and I saw that DM, if Andre will be laughing now, Andre, DM works, second day. I, of course, will have been pissed off, but that. So if I'd seen this, I might hold on and say for this for the next day. But where can we realistically put it? When this happened, what was the low? This was the low that needs to be taken. This eats the next day. But let's say for some reasons you saw 2R and you closed. But like I said, this is not the R is not important. It's more about the win. But we're just using that as type 2 actually, according to the indicator. It's a type 1. It's a type 1 because we have an FUG, but according to the indicator, let's just leave it there. And this is a OB candle, is a sell. And it's a 2R. I didn't see this initially, but you see, that's why I just left these levels there. It's just good to have so that when you're going back through data, I can see it, but not because you see, I'm not selling at this. I'm not supposed to sell here, but I'm just using it. Next thing we have here, expansion. Did we close below it? Yes. Do we need it? No. Why? We've closed below this 2 bar, not useful for us. Next one, nothing. This big candle. All right, expansion failed too. Okay, OB is part of an expansion. Did we CST this? No. No need. Expansion. Next one, expansion. Yes. Did we take this? Yes. This is what I'm trying to say. But in this instance, I did not put this yet because in all the example that Kish showed, we didn't have this. Also, this happened. But if we took it, we would take a shot here. And that would make sense because you would be in an initial shot previously. Where will your stop be? This. Where will I be targeting now? Yeah. So because of this, I will not take this long. But for now, let's remove this long. Let's show this. This I will not have to the data yet because we do not know. It's a type 1, I believe. Type 2, it's a, okay. Type 2, it's a KFC, it's a cell. Say 2.87. I hope you understand why this was my target DM. And we would write so we would note this with a this is how I will notice with yellow. So I know that this is a different one. So we delete this. And why did I have that? Why did I have the long that I had initially? So tuba, this CST, where's your key level? This has always been the key level because it's the key level. So the second candle, it opens the key level. It's very interesting that after the CST happened of this candle, this is the candle of the expansion that closed above it, we came to this key level, because this is always the key level. And there was a quick long. Where are we targeting? Failed expansion, because that is the closest That is the expansion. It's so I'm going to only put this. I'm not going to put this. Why? Because if I was in that long, would not take this. I would not take this shot. And actually, if I would rather take this because this, my mind would be burned that this is there. I know myself, I really believe in that key level, in that DM principle a lot. So this is going to be CS. This is just where I just put my entry, or better still, I'll put it here. So once we CS to this, yeah, after this, I might be afraid I might not come there, so I'll put it on this line. 1.2, I'm satisfied with the 1.2. And some might say maybe I'm form fitting because I might have been going for two hours. It's possible, but this is this is just data gathering. This is honestly, this is what I do. This long 1.2. Yeah, let's just put this 1.87. Let's put them there. So these are the ones, the yellow ones we have there on there to see if it really works or not. So we'll have this, we'll not have that. But then also, I would ask myself, if I'm in a short here, why am I taking a long against my short? But this is just data gathering, so most likely I would not be in this, is what I'm trying to say. But this is just to show we went this, nothing. This was not an OB. This was an OB. This key level. Bring back our key level is there. Very interesting. And we'll just play this. It doesn't matter what it's doing. So wait a minute. And then as we play on, we'll see what is happening. Key level. This is there. And I was like, okay, OB. This is the key level. We confirm this OB here. So price drops back into this key level. Sorry that there are so many lines. Now we can remove this. I think we know what we are doing. No, maybe not that. So key level, price confirms it. I'm not asleep. By the time I wake up, I'm seeing it somewhere there, maybe there. Might just feel like I've missed it, but it doesn't matter. Key level, because this is the open of this second candle. We're here. So we're here. This, we're also tracking. This is CST of this. That's not looking good, but we'll do it one after the other. So we have this. Comes back here. Target, I would want this. What Kish mentioned something in his video was like the second FVG Gandalf is also a key level, is also a target. So always be careful when price gets there. If it's not going up, time to cut, because especially this OB, and you see that our price tag this OB. This is a key level. It says when we have an OB before your bag, it's a very important OB. So price comes back here, taps it, and dies again. So that's why. But let's say I would have reacted here because we also inside here is that's why I was like, yeah, might be very interesting. But also doesn't matter, we can take it as a loss. But this would not have been a loss actually. Why? Especially but we'll see. So this was it. Become here. Entry is there. Why? Because it's a key level. My stop is there. FEG Gandalf. We are all familiar that I don't care about big stops. I don't put my stop in an FEG. It is there. We go up, enter here at this key level, all right? Or maybe even at that lineup, I don't know. Hits it, gets into it here. So where's my target? I'm targeting there first, or maybe even here. But with this indicator also, I'm also paying attention that this failure to break above it well is not also here. But let's say, but this is the high. Okay, that's the last high because this didn't break above this. Comes, goes. What don't I want to see? Expansion. This is an OB for this second one. bam, bam. This goes back, but let's see. This is important. Also, this type 2, bam, we didn't close below it. This, when this is going up, is important. I cannot see a CST of this. If I say CST of this, it's telling me that something is happening. We might go down. So that's why I said, once that is happening, we are confirming 2 trades. I do not want to hedge again. It's not my stuff to hedge. Additionally, we're rejecting from a Gandalf instead of an OB. There is more reasons to close this trade. So, but let's see. Why not? It's back test. So we'll delete this so it doesn't show. And we'll write this as a loss. But we'll write this. That's why I was saying that in this instance, I might just have taken log because I'm in a sell. And it's the next day, and I trust this so much. The buy doesn't make sense. So that is why I said that earlier. But we'll record this as a loss. Because why not? I'm so confident in this. Not even a B. This is going on, but so we close this. So let's say you're taking this level. So delete. We then I trying to return back this things I close this. So once it's confirmed, OB doesn't confirm. Key level is where there. I'm beginning to see a pattern. You see, all these ones that are winning, the expansion goes through the key level. It's not above the key level, it's going through it. That's interesting. Confirms here. This, in this instance, like is this one-on-one, this KFC and KFC. You don't need, of course, in this instance, we already saw this, so this was nice. You don't even need it because that's what has been, that's why it has been like forward. Where am I going? DM. So TP. I'm going to draw this out so that we know why. For the data, if anybody wants it. So previous day, the next day, this is on the cards. So this copy link 2.3. This has been one of the toughest months. You can see from my data, and I'm surprised to see this amount of wins. Something so interesting. So that's that one. That's the expansion we're considering. This guy, CSC, 2 bar, what are you waiting for? Price should come back here. Key level. This FEG, price, my stop cannot be here, cannot be here. This is the FEG of the Gandalf. My stop is going to be there. If I'm being faithful, even there. Where am I going to next? This is the expansion. This is the last failed expansion. There. Sorry, last failure swing. And let's see. Madness. My God. I don't know if I will leave this, but this is beautiful. It's set up. This is back test, right? So I don't know now be 1.92. So this is a type 1, I believe. Type 2, it says a type 2. Let's see what happens here. Fail to expand. So because isn't that amazing? Maybe this might have taken us out, but I will show you what I'm trying to say might have taken us out. Let's first drop this one. So type 1, this is a K12, this is a cell, this is a 1.91, I believe it's uh, peaked on the second day. So I intentionally put that because it's not all the time that might happen. So this happened, this here. So we turn back to where's the key level? The key level for this is here. Key level is there. This is the OB. I like this also using this scale because it gives me a point of where price is more likely to return this there. If I am targeting this, now this is in this instance, this would be there. This is 1.9 because I'm a very fearful trader. If I do not put it there because I'm asking myself, this is an old expansion. I'm very fearful. This is the best I'll put it. To put it here might be nice, but I'll be really worried. Also, I'll be thinking like price can come. I know myself. I don't lie. I'm also very tapped this, so I'll think like this is finished. So, but I know myself. I will not. I'm very fearful than I am. So minimum will be there. Minimum will be there. Even though this is more exciting to put it there because okay, if I will not put definitely not here. Also, this might be here because I'll be thinking, okay, according to quants, if we close above this, we are going back up. So like we are trending up but onto this, all through this I'll be asleep, so I will have been safe, but I doubt it. Actually, I'm going to sleep. I'm leaving a limit. No, minimum here. I'm just like that. I'm scared like that, and I'll have been a 1 hour. So unless it's not putting it here, because I'll be targeting. If you're targeting, if you put it this like to close below this expansion, then that's even more. But we'll just leave it there. Failure swing because we're targeting this failure swing yet. So and I know that is more realistic for me to use and to trust. And it's not about win rate, it's just about, I think I would change this to, and now there's no this because this allows me. So this is expansion we are tracking. And this is the, so we know what we're doing. And this is a 1 hour. Um, to me. We can, I don't want to delete this. So we have this. We might need this later. So what is the next thing now? Let's see what I will just back test it normally. Hopefully we don't miss too much. This goes here, nothing, nothing. This guy failed to expand, but didn't have an OB. We have something above this guy. Expansion. We're standing out in time. There. This didn't close above, did it? No. There, okay. Expansion. According to Kish, you are allowed to even sell this first FPG, this first one, but it fails. This was it here. I don't know if we come back to it. There. Where's our key level? Our key level for this was second leg. There. There. So there. If it comes back, stop this. Put it there. I have a feeling this might lose, but who cares? As at when this trade was setting up, I'll be looking at, of course, which I should have looked back at this. This should have been here, but we didn't take this D, so price might go up. Where can I'm trying to find a target. This is a target, so maybe we'll just use this. This doesn't come. Okay, I'm not holding out for there, but for just for bands. Did it come there? Oh, that would be insane. Oh, oh, this was the Trump candle when the rumors of the Chairman Powell was going to be sacked. This, oh my God, that would have been beautiful, right? He did it exactly. But I don't think price has, I think price either went up and died, um, or didn't get back there again. I don't know. Let's see. Or if we lost. This is just, yeah, of course, I'm not going to hold this for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But it will have lost eventually. But lots of stuff has happened. So it's just for bands. If it won, no, I would not have added it, guys. Not crazy. Typically, I leave my trades for 3 days just because of this DM. I usually believe it takes 3 days. So this, bam, bam. I think the highest was on even GUEEJ. I was showing that was last week. This trade cost me because I thought it was going to, but it took a while, but that was because of my silliness. It took 4 days. But then there was a weekend, either this one. Was it this one? Not this one. So it happened on Wednesday, 1, 2. On Monday it did not, it went up, but on the fourth day it hit this level. Let's go back to you and we'll switch to the we'll switch to the things forex.com. Yeah. So delete this didn't give us a trade. Hopefully I didn't miss something there too. And then we'll delete. Control Z. Oh, okay. So expansion, and then we'll just bring this back. So because I'm too lazy. And what did we have next? We had this expansion, right? So left to right, this expansion, this went up, this expansion, the OB is here. We see ST of this OB. Where's the key level of this expansion? There. It went up. Would you use this? No. So we're moving to, will I use this expansion? No. So like I said, I'd rather use those ones. This one too, it works. Maybe, maybe not, but in this instance, this will have failed. So I'd rather not use them. Expansion, bam, bam, key level. Oh, I would have been pissed off that this happened here like this, because this one, the two of them are very similar. So this was the key level for this guy. And this expansion, this guy, one I would have been pissed off that this OB was like this. But where's his OB? There. Now, I have a feeling that might have eaten, so let's just put that there. And just go back in time. The Trump candle. That's what I'm thinking about. Maybe it ate it. Oh, missed it also again. Damn. You see, but that's my ego that comes in when I'm also trading. So that was there. Filled it up. Oh, the pain to come back. But that's goals. But we didn't lose a trade, so not bad. This is just one pair of 5. What else? This, nothing. This, nothing. This, nothing. This. You see, not every day we have a trade, nothing. This is one of those ones. This is the yellow ones. So there. Why? The second candle was the second candle was the close this, so we do not know, but we had an expansion trade. CST of this, Thank you, sir. Stop. This, I even took this trade in real life. This is 14th. Let's see. 14th euro set. Oh, it was the second one. 14th there. Bam. There you go. And the second trade also was on there. I think was it on the 15th? Yes. So 1 hour. Bam, 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 bam. So I took this and my target was, how do I usually do the target? Sometimes in between, because Katrina said this should be your level. That is not nice. This should be your level. So I was like, sometimes this price gets to 50%. So in this instance, I was using that, but it doesn't matter. So it's it. Where will I want to target before this confirmed failure swing? There you go. 1.7 now. I put this up because these two were so close. I was like, relatively equal, like price may go up. I even put it there because for me, I felt like we are still inside this Gandalf. So there. This is what I'm more likely to do. I'll take 1.48 hour easily every day. Type 1, I believe. Type 2, well, it's a type 1, but we're just using the indicator. Uh, 1.48. So, yeah. Speaking, I'm speaking to Andre. Mhm. Mm, uh, okay, so let's just watch this because I was telling Andre is going to download this. Just playing around. Okay, so we did that. What else? Once that happens, nothing. We're not playing anything. Maybe I missed this because this failed. Because while this was happening, oh, I didn't see that. This this failed. That's interesting because I that doesn't make sense. Did you see what I saw just now? On the 14th. And this is what I was trying to tell. This is what I'm sharing this is what I'm telling what's the name? This is what I'm trying to share with what's her name again? Katrina. This is the day, right? This is today. Maybe because I'm in replay mode, but this is it's going to reload it. That is a mess. But it could also be because it's a different feed. So let's go back to the 14th on the feed I use. Okay, on the feed I use, this is the 14th. Um let's go to back to forex.com on the 14th. This has changed. Okay. I think it's just a matter of different feeds now. It's crazy. But that's why maybe we're not using this yet. Okay, so we add this. This is the doesn't think come here. OB CST. Where is the key level? The key level would be the open of this. So I would be in this there. Once this happens, now I'm confused because if I solve this on my own feed, then I would be interested in close, but once this happens, the question then becomes, are you trusting this long, right? Or am I closing? I do not want to, but in real life, what will I do? I would believe I want to close this. The CSC of this means that I would rather close this than edge, unless sometimes I calculate like, okay, but can this trade win without this one losing? So if this can win, yes, this cannot win. So it's like, I'm not going to. Before I used to hedge, so to be like this, it's like this can win without this losing. So this will be very interesting for me, but not today. So we just take this as a loss. So let's say we are doing TPSL. Where would this be? Well, if you're choosing this, actually, if you're using swing failure logic, this is the trade. So this one already as our target, or the eye. This didn't take out the eye. So this is very interesting. This is very interesting. Yeah, this one already relatively equalize. This doesn't make sense because once it's less than 1 hour, I don't less like it. Oh, stop loss. All right. On the sell here, I try to take the long. Let me see. These are not going well. So I see, I realize, so it's not like I'm perfect. Testing some stuff, but it's not looking good. Let's just put this as, I'm trying to see why I would take this, because this expansion, this is its high. When it's typically less than 1 hour, I don't trade. I'm not going to put my stop there. It's an FEG there, there. So I will not take this trade. When my target is less than 1 hour, I don't trade. And this is I don't trade it. Well, if it's not near 1 hour, so this is, I'm going to put it in the data, but I would not, I would not have taken it. But I do that. This happened before. So this is a type 2, I believe. Type 2, type 1. So it might be interesting to see if it's type 1, type 1, type 2, type 2, and type 1. Long. Wait a minute, I want to confirm something. So um, this was also running through. It was not close and then went up and then we closed through it. This expansion was as part of it. So that's also interesting to watch out for. And then we've done this expansion, this guy. So we have this runs through it and it's the whole B. So where's the key level stuff? Key level is there. If it comes back here, then I think our Trump candle definitely must pick this. If it doesn't, then that's just madness. So that's that one. So it has not been through. Then we had this. Beautiful. Oh my God, I love this. Type 2, right? This CST, but we need this 2 bar. Comes back to it. I took this in real life too. And my stop was, I cannot put my stop there. So I just couldn't that day. I was still thinking we were still inside this. That's why if you see that, and I was like, okay, I'm going to use this as this is the next level, but we were still inside. So I do not like this fact that these things are relatively equalized. But if you're already in a trade, of course, this will have one. This would be the next. Okay, this has not been it. This is the last one. So this would be the next best place if I'm being, but let's just go with what I did in real life. There. 15. There. Or even there, but you see that has even reduced. Okay. So it doesn't matter. And this was down maybe somewhere around 70%. But yeah, so 1.6. 1 T2. This is this. That's what I said. You see? Oh no, just these two. So far, so good. Changing, of course, until Erica pointed me, I would not have been able to take this, but this has this. I saw one beautiful one on AU last week Friday. It was at a DP. It was that. It was a CST. It was this. Oh my God, it was just beautiful. 1.61. So to remind myself that I took this on my own feed, just on this. So if we delete this guy, then we're left with this one. So it's a pity that this week that came to pick my order, we did not confirm this. So if it's left for, like I said, up to 3 days, this is this. This is a skill level. The key level is above that. So this is the candle that created this candle. So that's why it is there. I have a feeling this might lose. Where will I have targeted? Let's say this came to pick normally. Bam, and it was there. And stop was there. I'll be targeting somewhere there. The same place I'm targeting for this. Why? Because all the field expansion with this, because this is happening at M level to this, I'm going to be using this. I don't know if that makes sense because I've been at this level, but that's what I did in real life. So if I was looking at it also, I'll be looking at that. So that's what I'm saying. I think that was 0.2. So, but it doesn't, like I said, it's not about the target, it's just about the idea. So while it comes back and we're waiting for this, what else? Bam, bam, expansion finished there. This, so we need a two-bar to confirm, and then we need to come back to this key level, which is the open of our OB two-bar. So that will be something. And then we'll go, if this is it, this, but no, like I said, this Gandalf here would be interesting. The price keeps going up. Oh, and this will have lost, pure loss. So I like this loss because it's realistic. My limit will still be there. It will still be. This is just the second day. It will still be. There's no point. And I didn't expect this candle, so it will still be there. Of course, if we say we are leaving limit for the last one, that was also so today. Type 1. Was it type 1? Let's say type 2. Let's have type 2. Limit. It's interesting. It's interesting. Okay. All right. So we go. We delete this. We wanted this to happen. No two by yet. But oh, we might have missed something. That's why I just want us to play really. Doesn't affect me with terms of my bias actually. Because it's mechanical. This, bam, bam. Hit this, come back here. This will have been a loss too. If you've been very mechanical. Type 2. This, bam, bam. This, so key level rather. There's our key level stuff. Will be this open. OB is above it. Once we CST here, oh my God, that's a winner. Because we CST there. Stop is OB. This is enough for me because it's a candle that is an OB. So if I was targeting this, that would be it. If I was targeting here, I don't know. That's less than 1 hour, so this should not be there. This is very interesting. Why? I know, right, Andre? So this is possible. So if I saw this, that is my level, 1.21. I two. 1.21. So yeah. There. Actually, maybe more. 1.27. It doesn't matter. So key level, just because the key level taps into it, CSD is okay. All right. Nothing more, but this is again what. So that's for this first trade. Then for this next trade, isn't this beautiful? Beautiful. God bless you, Kish. Bam, bam. This CSD, this even love it. Where's the key level? But this is the OB. OB and the key level at the same. If stop there, there, definitely they're not. I don't like the fact it's an FEG, but this is just going to lose for the sake of it. All max will be there. Okay, let me use these levels because I truly believe in these levels of the Flexi. So why not? Also, I'm entering 2 levels, so it's like, all right, I've covered my. If this loses, okay. Actually, maybe I might then move down that 1 year because if we close above this to give myself that, where am I targeting? There. So I've turned a 1.7 to this out of fair. But actually, maybe I might not because even with this, I'm still inside an FUG, so maybe there. Actually, I like 1.3 because 1.3 you gives you 1 and the 0.3 episode to cover commissions and spread. So 1.3 is I have a strategy called the 1.3 strategy with my friend. Um, uh, oh my God. Yeah, Kish. Bless you. These are big. This is Forex. 30 pips, 22 pips. That's a very big stop. Very big stop. So we've had this guy we do not know yet. This one we do not know yet. This is an expansion. Yes. Where's the key level? No, we can't use this because this is that. So we ignore it. Nothing more. This goes through it. Yes. Next time we CSD this, it's a key level. With this key level here, we would buy if we get there. So we'll delete. But on this day, I think I showed Andre this too. This is on my cards. So in this instance, if I see a bullish setup, I'm very bullish. So this needs this key level. This needs a, oh my God, I'm sorry guys, it took this long, but you know me, I like to make so many examples. Sure, when I've seen something, bam, bam, we even like this, bam. Oh my God, this would pain me so much. See how, oh my God. 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 The pain. I can feel the pain. Because it have been good, yeah. All right. In this instance, this, right? This is not an OBC, KFC on KFC. So this a lot. Once this happens, we are below the key level. We can trust it. But I don't like the fact that this FUG is there and that we tap this. What will I be tracking? This do not close above this because this guy expand. So this setup, this short here, I'll be considering it massively. Why? Short, we don't consider this. We don't consider this. So no pants. I'll be looking at this massively. This guy expands through this guy. No pants. But it's telling us that this long is confirmed. So this setup, OB expansion, it closed below this, and I collapse the whole long. I would sell it from here. I will not put this here because we can weak this. I don't like this. This is the next best thing. I don't like this. This is becoming so big. I don't like it. But this is, I would definitely enter it. I don't see any other thing else to use. Maybe there, which is the key level for this one there. So I wouldn't want, this would be the, then I'll calculate this is 1.5. I'll take it. Failure. Once this happens, once it gets to my B, I'll be worried, but I will close this. So mentally, this is my stop. I close there. But this is me. I don't like it. Has no pan. This is Forex. This is very important. So, but price can get here and fail. So, listen. You see, weaks it, right? But in this instance, why didn't I use this? This is for the two of them. So this guy is here, CST. Additionally, in this instance, I can trust this to go down, but no, I'm in a long already. Yes, this CST happens here. Why am I not collapsing my long? Why? Because even though this is hop, before we saw this, so it should not be like I'm form fitting. This happened first. Before this expansion happened, I saw this first. So, okay, if you truly want to go down, close all of this and show me that you're going down. One, this is just the CST of this is changing nothing for me. That's not done much. We didn't even get halfway here. That makes sense. So this is not form fitting. This is just what I saw typically. Like, because it will be in this long. Why I cannot just close this long because of one CST. Close here. This guy needs it. It's just like here. Damn. Okay. This close below. This should be a yellow one if we close below this. But until then, do nothing. Bam. Bam. In this instance, this. Now, if we CST this, I will sell. Why? You know why. So we need, where's the key level stuff? Okay, yeah. So we have our key level. We are below our key level, yeah. So we hit our key level, come back into this FEG, very important FEG. Actually, because there's still other stuff about the model, really, that Kish explains, especially this FEG here. Oh, is that one? Yeah, it's a very small one here. This FEG is very important. This FEG, very important too. And this one here, if there was one here, yeah. It's interesting the price taps it to go up. But if you guys watch the video, you would understand. Wow. So this is 1.22. I usually like to draw this so you know what I'm referring to. Oh, okay, wrong. I thought this closed below it. Apparently it will have even been up here. Oh, I will be asleep by there. So, and this is the key level, asleep, bam, bam. So coming there, I'll still use that. Oh, actually, I will use this. And actually my stop might change here now that I see it. Actually, my stop will change here. There. Because this is the FEG. I've seen that there's another FEG here. So when I get here, entry is going to be their limit, and now this has changed everything. But focus is still on here. And then those will be an early loss. 1.52. Like that. Well, I hope you guys hope I'm not from fitting, but if I am, the idea works. So um okay. We delete this. This has worked, done its job. we were looking at this, nothing, not, it has to close it because this happened first. So the next thing was this expansion. This is a key level, this is a yellow one. If we see this, we're going up. So let's just draw this so I would not forget it. And then we have this expansion, right? And this is it. If it's CSDs. Okay, sorry, press it twice. So this is a normal K21, so we do not need a full CSD of this. We do not need a toolbar. This is already our, so this is just our key level, sorry, key level, wrong, key level. So once we CSD the OB, we can buy. That's what we've been doing. So that will be that. And my stop will be there. It's very big. And now I will target this. If this is going down, then I'll target it with pants. I have a feeling this lost. I'm not wrong. Just the pants, just because if we close below this, actually my stop might just the pants. That is good. Oh my God, pain. Okay, it is what it is. We lost. So what else will have happened? This will have been there. We would have made the CST of this. It will have hit this. Would be a second trade, and there'll be two losses. So, and I know you guys might say maybe see something else whereby, but no pants. Also, this is down there. So actually, my stop, I'll be targeting there. To be honest, I'll be targeting there. DM, I'll be targeting there. So, I think it's type 1. Type 1. It's nice. Oh, maybe not nice that I'm doing this. I think I might have missed some trades in real life. And key level would be there. OB selling this, I'm telling you for free. This is it. Gandalf can't do that from that there. So loss. Minus one. So, and that will be deleted. Oh no, we don't need this. What else did we have? This is not even following. Okay, we have this guy there. Nothing is happening. So this expansion here, there comes back. I need this key level. It's an OB. So this would be nice. This would have been nice. OB to come back, like to eat this and come back. In this instance, OB. So we're having the same thing whereby but the difference that this candle here is not part of the whole B. So it's like this expansion else happens. But will I buy this? Most likely if I was awake. But what happens to my trade? I would not like this rather. If I was in a trade, the first trade here, once I'm seeing this, where's this? But this already had an OB that was this. So I would not like this. I would not like this at all. Especially when I first saw this. But let's see. Bang. Once I see maybe first trade has lost, yeah, or when it's about to lose, and I'm seeing this failure, especially after this candle, when I'm seeing this failure. So why am I saying after that candle? We keep rejecting this two bar and we're not confirming this. I'll be very worried about this trade. But this expansion will come back to these old ones. Bam, bam, bam. This old one. Bam, 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 bam. So we have this expansion, right? Bam, bam. This is its OB. So we also have, I'm putting these boxes so I do not forget what. So that when it gets there, this is the OB. And then we continue for now. Okay. This, nothing. This, listen, expansions down, nothing. Nothing. This also, but this is inside this, so nothing there. There, nothing. We're not seeing no trade. Okay, so we have this OB, this this is OB, but not this here. Bam, bam. Where's the key level? This is key level. So this is there. Key level, bam, bam. This is down there. This trade is here. OB, no. I know this trade lost because I think I took it. I'm not sure. This, yes, but this is the code, so we do not care about this. We care about this. It made a CST there. We're going to buy. Our stop. I stop inside the FG. And this is also where I usually think, but where would my stop? We tap this. So I'll be targeting this minimum of 1 hour. I don't know. I do not like the fact that I've seen this happen. I'll put it there. Minimum of 1 hour. I'll put that there. But I have this didn't hit. I'm very sure of it. Why would I put this? This is a kind of it's kind of weak into this. This is either the bad. If I put it here, I'm not taking this trade because there, this is my target. And I don't want to situation that I didn't take this trade because it marked it unless I say, okay, I'm going to, it might go beyond. If it loses, it loses. If it wins, we're not adding it. Okay, so wins. Why? This is a candle, this is a worst space, and then we extended our SL. So this is a long T2. It's interesting. T2 have been has been winning. So okay, nothing. This so even if we lost that, crazy, right? Oh no, this closed above. So not used. This nothing. Okay. At this point we are this okay. Close below, yeah. And then so we want something like this. So this goes there. This. Nothing. Bam, nothing. Let's see. I have a feeling there will be a loss here. Before this happened, okay, this happened. Bam, OB confirmed. I'll be buying this key level. Stop there. But then let's now evaluate this. Do you have any expansion? No. This confirmed this, but we had the OB first. So this first before this. So we not have sold this because if we had sold this, we would have lost here. So that's why we keep it simple. Then I'll be targeting. This will be my first target, but if I was using, because this is happening at an M level, then I'll be targeting it. And I believed in real life on the 24th, I believed I had that trade and was a loss. There you go. So I'll be targeting somewhere there. I think I see another loss there. So this will be a loss. I'm just showing this. Sorry, guys, like this is very long, but if anybody watches it, of course. This is just for my, yeah. Minus one, this is a T2. T2. I think I see another loss. So in this instance, we've not confirmed this. And now we confirm this here. So unless we have, so this is a key levels high. So price can go as high as this OB. I do not know if it got there, but my OB price can go as high as this. So if it comes here, I'll add the second position. Where do I want to? This is a type 2, type 2. I'll put it there just to be safe. And I do not know. Now I'm confused. On my TP, if we are taking this, I want us to create something here, but I do not know. I think I'll put it there. And then I'll reduce this here actually. But if this loses, I'll re-enter again at this key level. If we have a CST there, but first off, we had this. Bam, bam, didn't work. Bam, we had this. So, like I said, another loss. I'll be waking up, I'll see it there and I'll be very happy. So no FEG, I'll put my stop there. Loss. Also, why will I trust this? Because I'm already taking this trade already here. So actually it will be there, but I would not want this. So actually my stop for this will be down there too. And I'll be targeting same thing. Or maybe yeah, this one will be different here. Maybe now and there. Oh, minimum 1.3, like I said. I didn't have to put this, yes. Let this. No, you know, let's see. So after this, and I will now be pissed off if we didn't get this. Oh, would you see that? Oh my word. That was so close. And oh my God, respect. This is really, I'll have been pissed off that this happened. But this, I said, if you get a word in the second trade, imagine that precision with the key level. Oh my God. Wow. 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 I know it makes sense because relatively equalize. So, but I'm used to this. I think that's where I put it. OB. And I trusted. Oh, I don't know if it will have been taken here or not. Hmm. Okay, now that I see that it is overnight trade, now that I said it was an overnight trend, I would most likely move my stop here. It didn't touch it. It didn't touch it just to see, but I'll most likely move my stop here now. Now that I know there's an overnight trade. And yeah, it will be going below this now. But even at that, still a 1.3. So 1.3. And if we, so it's a key level, if I was waiting for the key level, this, I don't stress this. So to be there. But we use the 1.3. It's better to have a smaller. I feel like I trust myself to do the most stupid thing. So I don't. And this is a what? Mm, type 2. Type 2. This cell. What's the key level? Like I said, I will have another one there, but it is what it is because I didn't show that, but it doesn't matter. Okay, so we're back in business. Bam, bam, not an OB, not an expansion. Above it, nothing. This, until you close above this, do nothing. So this has worked out. Ah, why didn't you guys tell me? This trade was there. Oh, sorry, I said, why did, like you guys had the trade with me. There, there. So 8 overnight. CSD. It's a trade we missed. This will have been very interesting with respect. I do not know. Oh, I hate when I see what has happened. You see, my instinct was to go to the left whenever I'm up like this and I do not trust this. You see that I was just scrolling. I'm so used to finding field expansions that are the right to put my anchor to be sure that I'm not. I hate being when I don't know, seeing this, it was just instinct to go there, like why they arranging inside. It was a Gandalf. So just instinct to zoom out, like what is that? But I do not know if it's because I've seen this. Oh, I'm waking up at this. I'll have looked. I know myself, like I said. But let's see. Bam, bam, key. Oh, no, no, no. That's why it closed. So we're not using this. Okay. You guys were like, yeah, guy, you forgot. Yeah, sorry. Not valid. Okay. So bam, bam, nothing more. Now we're coming back to the old ones. This one, bam, bam, no entry. Forget about it. This guy, there, key level is where? Pain, key level. Nothing. Oh, I'll have been pain that I then closed this long because all these other ones are no show drops. Bam, bam, expansion. Key level is there. CST it comes back into the key level. I'll be very very pissed off at this trade. Extremely pissed because my stop is inside here, but there's nothing I can do. Max, I would track this. Why did I put my stop here? I would track this OB because it's inside here already. I will just be, where will I be targeting? It will close here. One hour. This is a, this is a, this is a DD. I do not joke with them. Max would be the end of this range down. 1 hour. Do not joke with this. So 1 hour. Key level. OB. This is just beautiful. Oh, this would be the worst. I would not want to put it here because price can wick this up. And it was already a big enough stuff, so I did there. I hope you guys see. I hate this. It's blue. Key level. Okay. Oh, I'm so sorry. This is so long. So, type 1, I believe. This is a type 2. Remember, guys, we're just using the indicator um just for bands. 1 hour is okay. I'll be so concerned about this that I would in real life before saying it. So we've done this. If price comes back, bam, bam, key level. So if price comes back here, that would be a shot there. Stop would be, do I trust this stop? I hate this. Yeah, but that's the best I can do. This is not an OP, this is an expansion. This is an M. We can tap into this. See, I'm calculating for a trade that does not have called. And that's the best, actually. It's the best. You have fair. This is a 26 point. Posing. So what happened next? Oh, oh, would you look at that? Oh, so yeah, let's see. Key level expansion, right? Inside here. So this one, key level. OB. My God. Bam. This is the shot. This one next. This is a type 2 expansion. We closed above this. I don't like that. But I had not seen that before. So this OB, I'll put it there. That is very big. But where will I be targeting? If we close through this, on this day, we took the DM. If I closed it there, I would trust this hem now. There. That's how I would trade it. I would trust this hem now. Once this, I'll be very pissed off at this, but minimum, I would want this. Doesn't just make minimum, I want this. And I'm thinking if it closes through this, why not just go for that? So I hate the fact it's bouncing here. But what would be my first invalidation? There. Do not close above it. Why? OB. Simple. Do not close above this. I'm trying to see OB. This, I'm not going to put it there. That's just too wild. Because this is the first one. And now I have D. That means tomorrow's M is so, yeah. 1.14. 1.44. And this is a type 2. And this, inside this, bam, bam, you see, double trade. I will come back to it. 1.44. I don't know. Maybe it's just this time is working now. Who knows? Amazing. Okay. And then we had, so we move this, and then we have key level was there. This candle, this is the OB. So bam, bam, bam. OBC. It's both OB and key level. Close below. I prefer now. I love this. Why? This is the OB. And I'm thinking, well, same place. It's not rocket science, or even here, but this this is the space. And we still have this, guys. Now on this one I'm holding. I didn't see that first, but once I see this, bam, failure, I'm tracking this. If I was adding, yeah, we did fail to get to this old DM. So now I would hold out to it. I will see if it goes, and we'll just put this alert here to alert me. Mm. This should be a tuba. No, it's not. Oh my God, this is just beautiful. And I'll just do this again. No, this is just beautiful. In profit, we're going to 1.6, is in 1.47 or 1. It should be. Wait a minute, let's do it again because I wasn't sure if I captured it. So, so this I only about 2 trades in the last 1 month. This is just euro. My God, there's a lot of trades. Wow. 13. Almost 15 if this wins. And let's just do this quickly. So we'll put the red and we'll just copy you. Paste, 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 paste. Yellow, we didn't add this. That's 1 hour. So let's not forget that. But we still added it. 2 bar. We didn't add this. Don't forget, we didn't add that. We didn't add this. So 13 hour, and we didn't add more than 3 hours. But it is what it is. And we see we have losses. And in this instance, we took the worst entry, even though so we would add to it better. Was guys don't understand. This is 1 pair, 25, 2.5. This is 1 pair, 5. Even if I wasn't half a risk, 6 hours. And that's all. 1, 2, I'll just count. Okay, let's just do this. Count is 23 trades, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 minus 23 is, oh my God, brain is gone. 23 minus 8 is 15 divided by 23 is 65% win rate, which is something. And we didn't add this because it counted this with this. So 22 30 minus 8, 14 divided by 22, that's 65. 65% win rate with this. Insane. And I'm using very big stops. And really, this was a shot I took. But it was just glorious. DPD, CSD sold. This was what convinced me to look at it on the weekend. I was like, okay, this will be 2 second candle. Bam, bam. Key level. Let's change this to black and then save it as key. Interesting, that price came exactly to the key level. It's it. Where was I targeting this day? Because of this DPDL. On this instance, this was its own target was there. Was somewhere here. That was on Friday. Wrong stuff. This is AU. Its own was there. Oh no, I used this. And then that's just using this. But when I see this now with this much confluence, I would then trust, because I was also shorting. So my DP, there you go. And this was above here because this price can wick this and still now, and this was it. So imagine I said half a trade would go on there, or I closed the partial, maybe I closed it partial here at night before we left here, and left something for over the weekend. Over the next day rather. 7 hours, but this is there. So what I'm trying to say, I don't know what else is there. I don't know what else is on the chart for AU because I've not done AU. But with this, I use 5 pairs. This is a winner already, 5. And I was sharing earlier. This was what I was looking at earlier. This because I was sharing with this. When I saw this, because I was buying this, I wasn't comfortable. When I saw this today, I wasn't comfortable. So my long was here. I had to close it. I had to close it when price was reaching. I was like, you know what, I'm closing this trade. And also on the M15, like this is an M15 line, it wasn't closing above. So, but why? I saw this. It's like two, expand. I didn't like this. It's like this is sell. We're failing. We're failing. Additionally, why I should have trusted it more. And this is why I usually draw this out in time. So that I see it. Close the same. We're seeing this key level. Isn't that beautiful? This is gold. So, bam, key level, bam, there. Stock will be there. Why? Because this is this candle. We have not closed through it. So I'll be, and this one, this is the OB. We've expanded through it. We've CS'd this, so maybe this would have been a loss. If I was, that's not maybe, this would have been, actually no, because this occurred first. This occurred first. So this occurred first. So CST of this OB there. First target there, 1.5. I'll take it. So 5 hour, 6.5 hour. This is, of course, this will have also, and this was also UCAD, that I was showing us. This, if I delete this is just crazy because if I reload this, I'm having problems with this. If I reload this, see where this DP is, but it's on this line. Come back, you see? Bug goes more. This bug is still there for Katrina. This, if I reload, this is it, type 2. OB, that's an OB. We don't care. This OB, that's not the OB. This is the OB. CST of this. Even if you're not using the state, you say, okay, I'm not using this. This is the OB. Okay, this CST. So we are not using the second one. This, bam, bam, bam. This is the candle that closed below. CST of this. Stop. FEG. This is a worst case scenario. And now this worst case gets to 0. So I extend it to 1. Worst case, why? I don't want that to stop inside an FEG. I don't want that. So I can put it there. I'll take this. 1 hour. What happens? Market buy. Why am I targeting this? 100. So Katrina ever watches this and it's it done. Expansion. And that's why I have this line here. So that's another one also. That's why I have this line here. Expansion will be through it. But now I have to delete it because this is not valid. This expansion, if you close this, we should come back to this key level. So I'll draw this out in time. All right, key level. Now we'll draw. Should we have a drop down here? We come back here. But I am not, I'm a little worried because UCAD is having a daily W. So I don't mess with daily Ws. This is daily expansion. This type 2, close above this, comes back, close above it, key level is there, buy. Of course, our stop is not there. So on the daily, if you had big money, which we do not have, closed here, wait for this here, stop is there. If we believe price is going up there, we are still playing inside this old one. You see how? There, bam, bam, expansion, close below it, just rejecting inside. And we've not lost. So this is daily. Bam. CST. Minimum I'm targeting this. Will have been annoying because for almost a month now, over a month. Beautiful. All right, guys, sorry. Oh my God, this is so long, but I hope you guys enjoyed. Please tell me I recorded it. I'll be very pissed off.